Hello everyone, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Oahu. I'm in Haleiwa at Haleiwa Beach Park. Got some good waves behind me. The surfers were out this morning. I'm driving here from the house and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my goodness, the beaches are packed this morning. So one of my favorite beaches to shoot at, the whole parking lot was filled at Waimea Bay. There was no room for me to park. So my favorite spot besides that is Haleiwa. Nice spot. We're talking about what you can learn and how you can make sales more conversational. Now, the fifth part here is what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to a sales presentation and you're gonna ask the person you meet with if you could do an audio recording. Now, what you have to understand is some states it is illegal for you to record without the person's permission. This is why you need to get their permission, okay? So I wanna make sure I put my legal disclaimer, and I'm gonna put a big yellow screen right here. Legal disclaimer, get the permission from the buyer. Okay, legal disclaimer starting now. Welcome back. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the buyer and you're gonna say, hey, look, I wanna make sure that I'm correcting my speech, and I've had a tough problem with filler words like ums and ahs, and I'm counting how many times that I'm using those words. So what I wanna ask for you is, can I audio record this presentation? If they say no, no big deal, because at some point somebody's gonna say yes. And what you wanna do is, like in the previous video, we talked about transcribing what you say. You're gonna transcribe your presentation, and this is gonna really help you out in a couple of ways, because you're gonna start seeing a common question pattern, because you're not just gonna do this once, you're gonna do it a couple of times. And what's gonna happen is if you're having common questions in the presentation between 1, 2, 3, and 4, that tells you it's not in your presentation, okay? Then you gotta figure out how to make it conversational. So this is an evolving process. It's not something that you just do once and then it's done and then you never do it again. This is something that you have to take some work at, and it takes some effort. And once again, you have to get permission from the person that you're meeting with to get their audio recording. Some people are gonna say no, that's okay. So you're gonna transcribe it, you're gonna take it to a person and say, hey, read this, does it make sense? And they're gonna tell you, hey, this area didn't make sense to me, this area didn't make sense to me. I would have had the same question as them. I also would have asked this. And it's really gonna help you put a tight presentation together that's gonna just lock down the buyer and help them out, make the decision to buy. Look, I really don't believe in like a lot of tricks and shenanigans. Leave that to somebody else. So take this process, do what you can with it, make your sales more conversational. I promise you, you won't need all the strategies and tactics that most people tell you that you need in old school closing, because old school closing's dead. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe, and then send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell will summon. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.